The year is 2021. We have just gone through an entire year of quarantine. Things are just starting to look up when suddenly, a few days after the new year, you see this. And this. And these. After seeing these a few days ago, and you ask yourself, how can they take a champion that's at this win rate and do this to her? Guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about the massive Akali nerfs that are coming, not just to the champion itself, but all of the items, but most importantly, the champion itself. We're going to be talking about the rank 1 Akali in Korea, Soro Akali's opinion on this as well. He made a very sad video about this, and we've had it translated so I can show you guys as well. And one last thing, I'm pretty sick, so if I sound weird, that's why. Now guys, I've gotten this question a billion times. What do you think about the Akali nerf? It is really not good for Akali. We'll get more into that in a second, but in case you haven't seen the nerf, this is exactly what's happening. The energy cost for her Q at rank 5 is going to cost 20 more than before. They actually are reverting a buff that they implemented a few months ago in response to them reworking Presence of Mind, so Akali no longer gets 50 extra energy. But it looks like they're nerfing Presence of Mind, they're keeping the new version, and they're also destroying Akali's Q as well. This is just a month after they gutted Akali's passive with a large nerf, and a few months after they removed Hextech Gunblade, which was Akali's only core item ever. Now the rank 1 Akali in Korea, Soro, actually made a video saying please don't nerf Akali. He actually changed the title from "this is the worst nerf ever" or something along those lines, and he basically just made a video with an Akali icon crying and a dead Akali gray screen, basically saying that this champion is dead in his eyes. He also made a second video, and basically in the first part you can even see what's going on right here. You can see that he's talking about how all of these items have already been nerfed for Akali. The Rocket Belt does way less burst now. The Rift Maker is going to do less damage. Lich Bane percentage AP has been nerfed. Night Harvester damage has been nerfed. There are more nerfs coming than even what he's mentioned in this video. But then if you go into this next part, I've actually got it translated from a friend in my Discord. And the first part is basically saying that Rocket Belt can't be used anymore. This is confirmed. And you know what the funny part is? I was actually going to make a video talking about how Rocket Belt is the best mythic item in mid lane with Electrocutes instead of Night Harvester. And before I even have a chance to make it, they just kill the item, they kill the champion. And yeah, we're gonna go to the next part. Number 2 is essentially saying that Rift Maker is the best item. Nothing is better than that other than Gunblade was in the past. So now the question is, how does it make sense to nerf a champion that is sitting at a 45% win rate in the top lane, 46% win rate mid lane, and if you go to all roles instead of, let's do Iron, you know, I think that'd be hilarious. 42% win rate, but that makes sense. And I'm gonna get into how to deal with the nerfs and if you can still play or not in a second. But I want to talk about what you should do in a situation like this. When a champion has historically fallen from the top of the meta to the very bottom and she's at a very low win rate the entire time, she's at 100% pick rate in pro play as of the most recent patch. So I understand that something needs to happen for sure, 100%. Would never argue with that because of pro play, but this isn't okay. This is only going to get worse. Pro play is like 10 people in the entire world, and this win rate is literally all the Akali players throughout the world, tens of thousands or millions or whatever of people. So what are you going to do? Are you going to completely screw these players over with a champion that's already not that great in solo queue unless you're really good with her? Are you going to leave them to get screwed? Or are you going to do something about it? Maybe a mini rework, maybe nerf her mobility or that shroud so she can get more damage and be better in solo queue for most players. What are they going to do about it? Are they going to is Riot literally just going to screw over every Akali player that has ever played this champion? Honestly, I think they have to rework her, mini rework, if nothing else, make it so her shroud is revealed by a control ward and she gets way more damage or something along those lines. I'm pretty sure they hire people to come up with those ideas, so I'm sure they could figure it out. But obviously this current kit, as I've said in several videos when she has gotten nerfed to the point of not being able to play, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. It clearly doesn't work. And she's getting such a big nerf. And I know they have to nerf her somehow, but this is just crazy. This is actually crazy. This nerf is huge. Yeah. Now the question is, can you still play Akali? What should you build on her if you play her? The answer to that is yes, you can still play Akali. you should probably build Riftmaker and go Conquer every single game. Go for the Riftmaker Conquer build. It's way more consistent than Electrocute anyways. You can still go for Night Harvester, Electrocute, but I only recommend that in lanes that you win. Now the question is, am I going to be playing Akali? Honestly, not so much maybe. I'm going to keep playing her. Like, I'm going to keep playing her on stream in good matchups because I think she can still do really good in good matchups. But like, this energy nerf is really big. Like, it affects her mid-game ability to snowball very, very hard. They really need to mini rework her because this is crazy. I think I'm just gonna go play Katarina because for some reason they don't like nerfing that champion at all. And yeah, that champion's pretty strong in my opinion. I know some Katarinas that aren't good with her might disagree, but yeah. I will say on the bright side, guys, there is an Akali skin that is supposed to be coming out soon. I'll pop that up right there. So I'm pretty sure, knowing Riot Games' legitimate business strategy, they're gonna buff her right back when the skin comes out. They're gonna give her a buff like a week before the skin comes out and we'll be chilling. So I guess we just, you know, try to figure it out on Akali or jump ship altogether. I'll play Akali sometimes, but I've been playing a lot of Katarina lately and I'm very excited to make a video for you guys on the main channel once I can actually talk and I'm not sick anymore. But yeah, it looks like the balance team is balancing around pro play and essentially killing the champion instead of figuring out a way that works for everyone. Very, very interesting, not lazy, great decision making. I got nothing. We'll have to wait for a mini rework or a buff that makes her broken again before she gets nerfed again. Pretty sure mini rework's the only way. Don't think it's gonna happen because of how much money she makes and pumps into the game with her KDA nonsense. But it is what it is. We will have to see. I've been wrong before, but not about Riot, so we're all screwed. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm sick as a brick. And be sure to leave a like on this video because Professor Akali is now Professor Nerfed to death and will now be Professor Katarina / Viego. No, but jokes aside, I'm gonna still play Akali sometimes, and I'm gonna play other champions too. There'll also be Akali videos. I'm gonna do a lot of fun videos and collabs with people soon, so stay tuned for that, and have a good day. Peace out. Also guys, I have a second channel that I post daily. Brand new skins, reworks, new champions, Akali gameplay, Katarina gameplay, all of the above will be on this channel. I'll have a link down below. You should definitely subscribe to it. I'm not gonna miss a day. I'm gonna post every day in 2020. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Bye guys.